This video explains how to do Surya Namaskar or the sun salutations along with all the necessary information required to make this practice a part of your everyday life. As part of the Meditation Essential series, the video also explains how to use sun salutation to prepare the mind and body for meditation. Namaste and welcome to the Way of Life channel. As mentioned in the intro, this video is the second part of the Meditation Essentials series, which teaches various practices that are quite powerful on their own, but can also be very useful in better preparing the mind and body for meditation to enhance its effect and experience. Be sure to check out the whole series from the link below the description or at the end of the video. Now without further ado, let's get back into sun salutation. Surya Namaskar or sun salutation is a unique practice of sequentially flowing through 12 yogic postures. A specific pattern of breath is also followed along with this flow while maintaining awareness of the body and the breath. This engages almost all the major muscles in the body. The practice is unique in the sense that, depending upon the way it is practiced, it can be a good, full body aerobic workout that stretches and tones all the muscles, or it can be used to calm and focus the mind while stretching and loosening the body to prepare the mind and body to be in a meditative state. The many benefits of Surya Namaskar include overall general health with improved flexibility, muscle tone, aerobic capacity, joint mobility, and improved mental acuity. However, if you are having any disease, injury, post-operative or degenerative condition, please consult a doctor before taking up this practice. Traditionally, Surya Namaskars were practiced in the morning at the time of sunrise on an empty stomach. Hence, it is suggested they be practiced during the daytime on an empty stomach or at least 3 to 4 hours after having food in comfortable room temperature. We start with the preparatory pose called Samastiti or Tadasana. This is not part of the Surya Namaskar cycle. However, if you want to take Surya Namaskar practice at a slower pace and relax after each half cycle or one full cycle, you can go into this position to catch up on your breath or body awareness. Keep your feet hip width apart. Knees are straight without hyperextending the knees or locking the legs. Tailbone is gently tucked in to reduce the excessive arch on the lower back, and the spine is straight. Raise your shoulders up, then roll them back and down, away from the ears, opening up your chest. Now hold the posture without keeping the chest and shoulder muscles tense. Neck is straight without hinging forward. From this posture, take a deep breath in and bring your palms together in front of your chest as you exhale into the first posture, Pranamasana. Inhale and reach up to the ceiling, stretching your body. The palms may be together or shoulder width apart. The shoulders are still away from the ears. Gently arch back only as much as you comfortably can, while keeping the core and the lower back muscles engaged and distributing the weight and strain evenly on your lower back spine. This is the second posture, Hastottanasana. Do not relax your core muscles to collapse and drop the weight and strain on your lumbar spine, as this can lead to injury or degeneration over time. Also, keep your neck straight as if you are gazing at your hands without dropping the head backward. You may even slightly bend the knee if you are still feeling strain or discomfort on your lower back spine. As you exhale, bend from the hip, keeping your lower back straight as if you are trying to bring your navel towards your thighs. Put your hands shoulder width apart on either side of the feet. Try to bend from your hip as much as possible instead of bending the spine, especially the lumbar area. You may bend your knees in case you are not flexible enough to reach the ground. Gaze at your knees. This is the third posture, Padahastasana. Inhale and bring the right leg back. Drop the knee down and point the toe backward. You may come up on your fingertips to make space for movement. Push your hip down to open up and stretch your thighs, hip and hamstrings. Gaze a bit higher than eye level. This is the fourth posture, Ashwasanchalanasana. Alternatively, you may also keep the knee straight and the toe tucked in for more effort. Keep the left knee above the left ankle instead of pushing far forward, which may eventually result in pain and degeneration of the knee. Bring the left foot back and go into the plank pose with your shoulders, hip, knees and heels in line. Do not drop the hips down or keep it raised up. Shoulders are away from the ears and right above the wrists. Elbows are engaged without being locked. This is the fifth posture, Dandasana. An easier variation for beginners is to keep the knees down. While doing the practice, breath is held in this posture. Exhale and bring the knees, chest and forehead to the ground with the chest in between your palms. Gently buck the lower back and keep the hip away from the ground. Only 8 parts, forehead, chest, both palms and feet touch the ground. This is the sixth posture, Ashtanga Namaskara. Your palms are right beside the pectoral muscles of your chest and not beside the shoulders or diaphragm down below. Also, do not overarch the lower back to raise the hips way too high. From this posture, if you just relax your back and bring your hip down, you should be able to rest your hip on the ground without having to move your upper body forward. Alternatively, you may put the chin on the ground and gaze forward. Point the toes backward, inhale and push the chest up, gazing higher than the parallel level. This is the seventh posture, Bhujangasana. Try to keep the feet together. Be aware to engage the lower back muscles and distribute the strain of the bend evenly on the lower back spine, just like we did in the second posture. Do not extend your elbows outward or lock them straight. Keep them tucked close to the body and slightly bent by engaging the triceps, even if you are flexible. The shoulders are away from the ears with an open chest. Also, be aware not to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale and raise the hips up to come into the eighth posture, Parvatasana or Adho Mukha Svanasana, gazing at your toes. The feet are hip width apart and the wrists, shoulders and hip are in line. Palms are spread out on the ground to distribute the weight coming down the wrists. Keep the back straight and bend the knees instead if you are lacking flexibility. Work towards bringing your heels to the ground in this posture. Inhale and step the right leg forward in between the palms with the right knee above the ankle. Left knee is down with toe pointed backward into the ninth posture, Ashwasanchalanasana. Gaze is higher than eye level. Always remember that whichever leg was extended backward in the fourth posture should be the one that must be brought forward in this posture. You may stay on your fingertips for more room and may also keep the left knee straight with your left toe tucked in if you want more effort. Those who find it difficult to move your right leg forward can drop the left knee first and grab the right ankle and bring it forward. Exhale and bring the left leg forward and go back into the 10th posture, Padahastasana, which is the same as the third posture, the standing forward bend. Avoid overarching the lower back and keep the knees slightly bent if necessary. Inhale, rise and reach up, extending the body, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, and gently arch back, engaging the core and back muscles without dropping the head back into the 11th posture, Hastottanasana, which is the same as the posture 2. Exhale and bring your hands in front of your chest in Anjali Mudra back into Pranamasana, the first posture. This concludes a half cycle of the sun salutation. From this point, you may go back into the Samasthiti to take a break or continue into the second posture to do the other half of the cycle. When you do the other half of the cycle and reach the fourth posture, you may have to bring the left leg backward as you assume the equestrian posture and continue on through the postures 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then bring the left leg forward as you retrace back into the equestrian posture of the second half of the cycle. This completes a full cycle of sun salutation. Ideally, around 8 to 12 full cycles of sun salutation is considered a good warm-up for a healthy person. But if you are a total beginner, you may start from about 3 to 4 full cycles and gradually increase the number by 1 cycle in 1 week or 2, depending upon your ability. The pace at which sun salutation must be executed is personally associated with the duration of your breath and aerobic capacity. The normal duration of inhalation for human beings during the state of rest is between 1 and 1.5 seconds, and that of exhalation is between 1.5 and 2 seconds. It is advised to take gentle, deep breaths without forced or labored breathing during the sun salutations, and one posture be executed within the duration of this breath. So, assuming that a gentle, deep breath up to 2/3 of the vital capacity of the lungs needs somewhere between 2.5 to 4 seconds, the time needed for a full cycle of sun salutation would be between 1 to 1.5 minutes. However, if you are doing sun salutation at a moderate pace along with controlled, gentle, deep breaths and still feeling out of breath, then your aerobic capacity could be low. In this case, you are advised to take a break in Samasthiti posture to stabilize your breath in between the cycles or even after half a cycle as you see fit. Sometimes the mind can be in a lethargic state even though it is not tired because of reasons like laziness or procrastination, or it can be too distracted or preoccupied with other exciting or turbulent thoughts. All of this can be a hindrance to the practice of meditation. A number of sun salutations at moderate pace, enough to warm you up and raise your heart rate, can be very helpful in preparing for meditation because of 3 main reasons. First, it gets rid of any stiffness in the body by stretching and engaging the muscles and loosening the joints. Second, the aerobic activity forces the brain to open up any clogged nostrils, which can be very beneficial in practicing breathing techniques that are helpful in meditation. Third, It switches the mind from a state of lethargy or distractions into a state of alertness and focus that is necessary to perform sun salutations properly. Once you have done enough rounds of sun salutation to achieve the above results, it is suggested that you do 1 or 2 more rounds at a slower pace with more emphasis on the form and breath awareness. This will further turn the senses inward while calming and focusing the mind. Hope this video covered everything you need to know about sun salutations. Let me know what you think in the comment section. In the next video of the Meditation Essentials series, you can learn how to take yourself into deep states of relaxation through progressive muscular relaxation. Thank you for watching. If you like our content, please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more awesome content.